Good evening everyone. Today's date is 23 July 2021. Today's video topic is multi-threading in Java. Let's see what is mean multi-threading in Java. Multi-threading in Java is a process of executing multiple threads simultaneously. A thread is a lightweight subject process, the smallest unit of processing. Multiprocessing and multithreading both are used to achieve multitasking. However, we use multithreading than multiprocessing. Let's see why. Because of threads wise use a shared memory area. They don't allocate a separate memory area, so save the memory and contest switching between the threads and task less time takes less time than the process. Java multithreading is mostly used in games, animation, likewise. Let's see some advantages of the multithreading. First advantage is doesn't block the user because the threads are independent and you can perform multiple operations at the same time. The second advantage is you can perform many operations together, so it saves time. Third is threads are independent, so it doesn't affect the other threads if exception occurs in a single thread. Then, what is meant by multitasking? Multitasking is the process of executing multiple tasks simultaneously. We use multitasking to utilize the CPU. Multitasking can achieved by two ways. First way is process-based multitasking, also called as multiprocessing, and second way is thread-based multitasking, is also called as multithreading. Let's see. First, the process-based multitasking means multiprocessing. In multiprocessing, each process has an address in memory. In other words, each process allocates a separate memory area. Uh, a process is a heavyweight. Multiprocessing is a heavyweight. Cost of communication between the process is high. Switching from one process to another process requires some time for saving and loading registers, memory maps, updating lists, etc. Then second type is a thread-based multitasking, means multi-threading. Threads shares the same address space, and threads is a lightweight. Cost of communication between the thread is low. What is a thread in a Java? A thread is a lightweight subprocess, the smallest unit of processing. It is a separate path execution. The threads are independent. If there occurs exception in on one thread, it doesn't affect the other thread. It is used a share memory area. We can as one we can share threads is executed inside the process. As we know that there is a constantly switch between the threads. There can be multiple processes inside the operating system, and one process can have multiple threads. Let's see some Java thread class. Java provides a thread class. To achieve a thread programming, thread class provides constructors and methods to create or perform application, create and perform operations on thread. Thread class extends object class and implements runnable interface. Let's see some methods of Java thread. First method is a start. Modifier type is a file. Let's see the description of start. It is used to start the execution of the thread. Then second method is a run. In run method, I also modifier type is a while type. It is used to do action for the thread. Next is a static void sleep. It is a sleep thread for the specified amount of the time. Next is a static thread current thread. It returns a reference to the currently executing thread object. Next method is a join. Type is a void. In join it is used to it waits for a thread to die. Next is get priority. Type is integer. It returns the priority of the thread. Next is a set priority. Type is void. It changes the priority of the thread. Next method is a get name, and type of the method is a string type. It returns the name of the thread. Next method is set name. Type is a void. It changes the name of the thread. Next method is a get id. Get id's type is a long. It returns the id of the thread. And next method is alive, and type is a boolean. It gives true or false. Alive, it tests the thread is alive. Next important method or is yield, and type is a static void. It causes the currently executing threads object to pause the allow other threads to execute temporarily. Next method is a suspend, and type is a void. It is used to suspend the thread. Next is a resume, and in which it is used to resume the suspended thread. Next is a stop. In stop, it is used to stop the thread. Next is a destroy. In destroy, type is a void. Now we can see, let's see some other. The next method is a stop, and the type is a while. It is used to stop the thread. And the next method is a destroy, and type is a void. It is used to destroy the thread of group and all of its subgroups. And next is a in daemon. Is daemon, and is a type is a boolean. It tests the if the thread is a daemon thread or not. Next is a set daemon. In set daemon, it marks the thread as a daemon or user thread. Next is a interrupt. Type is void. It interrupts the thread. Next is interrupted method, and type is a boolean. It is test the whether the thread has been interrupted or not. Next method is a static interrupted, and type is a static boolean. It describes it tests the whether the current thread has been interrupted or not. Next is a achieve counter, active count. In active counter, the type is a static integer, and it returns the number of active threads in the current thread or threads of group. Next is a check access. Check access type is void. It determines if the currently running thread has permission to modify the thread. Next is a hold lock method. Hold lock method is type is a static boolean. Instead, it describes the it returns the true if and only if the current thread holds the monitor lock on the specified object. Next method is a dump stack. Dump stack. It is type is a static void. It is used to print a trace of the current thread to the standard error stream. Next is a get stack trace. A get stack trace return type is a stack trace element. It returns an array of a stack trace elements represent the stack dump of the thread. Next is enumerate, and type is a static enter. It is used to copy every active thread group, and it's a subgroup and subgroup into the specified array. Next is a get state. Get state is a type is a thread state. It is used to return the state of the thread. Next method is a get thread group, and type is a thread group. It is used to return the thread group to which this thread belongs. Next is a toString. Type is a string. It is used to return a string representation of this thread, including the thread's name, priority, and thread group. Next is a notify and notify all. In notify, it is used to give the notification for only one thread which is waiting for a particular object. And notify all, it is used to give the notification to all waiting threads of a particular object. And some also methods are given as a set constant class loader, get constant class loader, and get default default of exception handler are also given. Let's see what is a set default of exception handler. Type is a static void. It sets the default handler invoked when a thread abruptly terminates due to an uncaught exception. That is about all today's video. Thank you.